If you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas, you've probably already come across a master plan community called Summerlin. Summerlin is broken into 3 parts, but today I want to focus on Summerlin West. Make sure to check out my videos on Summerlin South and Summerlin North. The link is in the description below. In the meantime, let me show you what Summerlin West has to offer. Summerlin West is located on the westernmost part of the Las Vegas Valley. Let's take a look at this Summerlin neighborhood map. As you can see on this Summerlin neighborhood map, Summerlin West is shaded in the gray, and it is slated for future development. Summerlin West is also on the west side of the 215 freeway, and Summerlin Parkway that currently ends where it meets 215 freeway will actually be expanding further west into Summerlin West. Now I'd like to show you the future development map of Summerlin West. As you can see, there is a lot of future development going on currently in Summerlin West. Summerlin West has the most new construction among all the neighborhoods within Summerlin. As you can see on this map, there are many builders that are coming in, and I'll be going into each of these builders and giving you updates on the construction and the completion status. But what I want to point out, like I mentioned earlier, is that Summerlin Parkway is going to be expanded further west into Summerlin West. And at the end of that, along the Red Rock Canyons, there will be future development for future custom home sites. And these future custom home sites will have custom home builders like Blue Heron and Growth Luxury Homes that will be building multi-million-dollar homes. In addition to the freeway expansion, you can see that in the future development map, there are brand new schools that are slated to be opened. In the center of Summerlin West, there is a grand park that is slated to be opened, and that really breaks up all the different communities around Summerlin West. And the beauty of Summerlin West is that they're going to be making Summerlin West more like an urban core, a walkable neighborhood, and you'll be seeing different products here, including 2-story and 3-story homes that are very unique to this particular neighborhood. In addition, there are areas marked Howard Hughes that are slated to be commercial retail plazas, restaurants, dining, nightlife, a lot of grocery stores that are going to be opening alongside the 215 freeway and the Summerlin Parkway freeway. I get really excited when I talk about Summerlin West because I see a lot of opportunity in equity and growth because of the future development and the infrastructure development and upgrades that is going to be happening in the next few years to about 10 to 20 years. Now let's talk about the lifestyle that we could expect in Summerlin West. Summerlin West is very family friendly with a lot of school options and great outdoor recreational sports. This community has a mix of single family homes, townhomes, and condos that makes it very unique and accessible for people from all walks of life. One of the biggest advantages of living in Summerlin West is the proximity to the Red Rock Canyon. Red Rock Canyon is a very popular destination when it comes to hiking, biking, rock climbing, horseback riding, and more. In addition to the Red Rock Canyon, Summerlin West has countless numbers of parks. Each of these parks feature different outdoor recreational sports such as tennis, pickleball, soccer, football, pool, volleyball, playground, shaded areas, splash pads, and more for all of your family's needs. When it comes to shopping and dining, downtown Summerlin is less than 10 minutes away from Summerlin West. Everything you need is in downtown Summerlin. Department stores, sporting goods stores, grocery stores, including Trader Joe's, my favorite, as well as other national retail stores. It also has a gym. It has True Fusion, my favorite hot yoga and Pilates place, as well as events for communities, as well as farmers market every weekend. And in downtown Summerlin, you could find 36 options when it comes to food and beverage, including fine dining, casual dining, snacks and treats, and grocery stores. Let me just name a few of my favorites. When I visit downtown Summerlin, it's usually between showings, or I would maybe catch up with my realtor friend or my industry friends and we'll grab lunch. We usually grab lunch at True Foods, which is more of a healthy alternative, and it's a great lunch meeting spot. In the evening, when it comes to dinners, The most popular places include Harlow Steakhouse, Jing, and La Neta. Did you know that you could find bars and nightlife also in downtown Summerlin? Some of those restaurants I just mentioned earlier have a bar scene and a nightlife scene, especially catered to the locals, and it's a happening spot on the weekends. Oh, by the way, if we haven't met yet, konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist, helping you find your new home. If you're enjoying this video and would like to see more, make sure you smash that subscribe button and engage with me. I love hearing all of your comments. If you're on social media, make sure you follow me at Kaori Luxury Real Estate on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for daily updates. Now let's keep going. Now I'd like to share with you all the new development that is happening when it comes to new construction in Summerlin West, give you a quick update on each community and the builders we could find in each community. Now let's start with this neighborhood map that shows the various communities within Summerlin West. Starting from the bottom, we have a community called Redpoint, then Redpoint Square, then Urban Core, Kestrel Commons, and then Kestrel. And then as you can see, the unshaded area in this map are future development communities that have yet to start construction. So I'm really excited to just share with you the name of these communities because I will be talking more about these up and coming new communities. So they're called La Madre Peaks, Grand Park, the Foothills, Upper Brownstone Valley, and Braided Washes. So for many of you, it might be your first time hearing these new future development communities, and you don't hear about them yet because there's nothing there yet. That's all slated for new construction. And as I mentioned earlier, everything in Summerlin West, there's obviously short-term development that you could see in the next 3 to 5 years. And then you could see other future development in the next 10 to 20 years. And after that, obviously the entire Summerlin West master plan community will be fully built and it will be much more of a matured community. But they still have a long ways to go when it comes to new construction, and therefore a lot of opportunities for you to move here to a growing community or as an investor to invest in this new community because of the future development and the growth that you could see and the upside on the equity that you could gain on all of these new construction homes. So I just want to briefly touch on each of these different neighborhoods that are currently being developed and give you a status on what's going on. So starting with Redpoint, here are some of the builders that we could find, starting with Savannah by Taylor Morrison. As you can see on this chart that I have created for you, you can see the starting price, which is about mid 600K. And then the size of these homes ranging from 2,000 to 2,500 square feet. What's special about the Savannah community is that it's all single-story homes. So for those of you that are looking for the ranch-style single-story homes, this particular sub-community, Savannah, may be for you. This community, 80% has already been sold, and currently there are 8 quick move-in ready homes. Now moving on to another builder, Acacia Ridge by Toll Brothers. You can see that the price point there is starting a little bit higher in the mid 700,000s. The square footage is slightly bigger as well, starting from 2,000 square feet to 2,800 square feet. And they offer 1-story and 2-story homes. 70% of this community has been sold with 7 quick move-in spec homes. And then the list goes on with Carmel Cliff by Pulte Homes, Castellana by Taylor Morrison, Overlook by TriPoint Homes, Kings Canyon by TriPoint Homes, and the Arches by Lennar Homes. And as you can see, the Arches by Lennar Homes is starting price at $1.4 million. Overlook by TriPoint Homes is starting at $1 million. So you can see that this Redpoint community ranges from $600,000 to $1.4 million. Now moving on to the Redpoint Square. Redpoint Square is very interesting because it has a combination of townhomes as well as single-story homes. And these single-story homes are very unique because you could find 2-story product as well as 3-story product. So let's talk about that. In Redpoint Square, these are the communities that offer townhomes. Morrow Point by Richmond American Homes, Cordillera by Toll Brothers, and Highline by Lennar Homes. In addition, you could find 2- and 3-story product at Obsidian by Woodside Homes. And I do want to point out that this community, Obsidian by Woodside Homes, I've done a lot of videos and I talk a lot about Obsidian Homes on my social media because I have actually sold over 10% in that particular community. And what I really love about the Obsidian Homes in particular is that it's a single family home product that is the lowest entry point going into Summerlin West. Their price point start at $500,000, which is the lowest that you could find in all of Summerlin West. So coming from an investor perspective, or maybe a primary home buyer, someone that's looking for an entry point home in Summerlin West, I highly recommend looking at Obsidian. And within the Obsidian community, currently 70% of the community has been sold, so there's definitely some opportunities to buy. And there's currently 6 spec homes available for sale. Now moving on to Kestrel. Kestrel, we have single family homes by Crested Canyon by Taylor Morrison, Falcon Crest by Woodside Homes, Blacktail by Pulte Homes, and Osprey Ridge by Richmond American Homes. Price point starting in the low $500,000 to the $700,000. And then lastly, in the Kestrel Commons community, there's just one brand new community that just opened, and it's called Nighthawk by KB Homes, and the starting price point there is $490,000. So as you can see, in Summerlin West, there's a mixed type of products that are offered, and price points starting in the $500,000 all the way to $1.4. And just a friendly reminder, these are all base price or the starting price of a home. So what's added on top of the base price is the lot premium, and then the structural upgrades, design upgrades, and then of course if you're going to finish your backyard, the backyard comes unfinished, so you'll have to obviously keep that in mind when you're budgeting. But that's just the starting price of these homes in Summerlin West. So you can see a nice variation, and there's definitely a product for anybody. So if you're looking to choose Summerlin West as your home, and if you're interested in any of these new construction homes, you know what to do. My contact information is in the description below. So there you have it. Everything you need to know about Summerlin West, where it is, the lifestyle, and all the new construction that you could expect. Whether you're a family looking for a safe and welcoming environment, or an outdoor enthusiast looking for the great outdoor recreational sports, or just someone looking for dining and shopping in downtown Summerlin, Summerlin West has something to offer for everyone. For more videos about Summerlin, Las Vegas, or Henderson, make sure you check out my playlist. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you on the next one.